2 years after marriage, I discovered our marriage certificate was fake. My husband had long since given his heart to someone else.
I'm sorry, ma'am. There's no marriage record for you in our system. This official seal is fake too. I'd suggest you call the police and have your husband investigated.
6 years of love, and it was all fake. He was supposed to be the one who treated me best in this world. How could he deceive me with a forged certificate?
Rachel Jiang, marry me.
Ah. From campus to marriage, 6 years together. Why would he lie to me? No, I have to go ask him directly.
Rachel Jiang, call an ambulance, quick.
Who is he? Do I know him? Good thing it's just a minor scrape. I need to get home as soon as possible and confront Jim for answers.
Jim, stay here tonight and take care of me, won't you? I'm scared being alone. We've been married for 5 years now. When are you going to make our relationship public?
Senior Clara. How could she and Jim be together?
Clara, don't rush. The company is about to go public, and I still need Rachel, this finance whiz, to help me stabilize the board.
I see through you. You just feel bad for Rachel, that poor thing with no parents. Tell me, did you fall for her? How could that be possible?
Rachel is a financial tool Grandpa handpicked for me. Of course I'll use her to the fullest until the very end. Besides, the person I love most is standing right in front of me, isn't she?
But Rachel is talented and beautiful. What if you fall for her and dump me in the end?
Fall for her? Absolutely never. Besides, Grandpa left a will before he passed, forbidding you from joining the family. If we go public now, I'm afraid Grandma will make things hard for you. And that would break my heart once the company goes public successfully. I'll come clean with Grandma right away and announce our relationship, okay?
So the happy marriage I thought I had was nothing but deceit and exploitation from the start. Even my identity as a wife was a lie. Thank you.
Seems she doesn't remember me anymore. And has she been crying? Why are her eyes all red?
Miss, we finally found you. The Zhou family's 100 to billion inheritance finally has an heir.
What did you say?
Miss Jiang, your mother, Sylvia Jiang, abandoned you at the city's first orphanage 20 years ago. DNA tests kept on file at hospitals across the city by Mr. Zhou confirmed it. You are the only biological child of Sean Zhou, the richest man in Seaport City.
You guys aren't messing with me, are you?
Miss Jiang, this is my professional license, and the paternity report between you and Mr. Zhou.
Summit Law Firm. The top-tier law firm in the country. No one would dare use its name to scam anyone, so it's all real.
Mr. Zhou passed away last month as his only blood-related heir. You have the right to inherit 100 to billion fortune. That's why we took the liberty to disturb you today. We'd like to know about your marriage and children so we can draft the inheritance agreement.
Once the company goes public, I'll immediately confront Grandma. Let's go public with our relationship, okay?
I'm unmarried. No children.
Excuse me, ma'am. Your full body checkup report is ready. Aside from the minor scrapes on your arms, forehead, and ankles, everything is perfectly fine.
Doctor, are you sure there's nothing wrong with my uterus?
Absolutely sure. All your indicators are completely normal. You're in excellent health.
So I can get pregnant normally?
Of course, no problem at all.
And it won't affect normal married life either.
Do you even need to ask? You're in perfect shape.
Ran, your uterus has a severe congenital abnormality. Not only can you not get pregnant, even normal married life will cause irreversible damage, But it's okay. Even so, I still want to marry you. In this lifetime, it's you or no one.
Marrying a woman who can't bear children? Are you trying to end the Huo family line?
My Jim has been bewitched by that vixen. Marrying someone who can't have kids.
Ron, my parents are pressuring me hard, so I came up with an idea. I specially went to adopt a child to pacify them. His name is Mason Huo. He's from the same orphanage as you. Mason, call her Mom.
Mom! What are you doing? You can't cut that.
Mason's so pitiful. Can't you show him a little more tolerance?
Can't we just try having one of our own?
Ron, how can you joke around with your own body like that? I can't bear to see you get hurt. I'm going to the office to work overtime. Get some rest early.
The Huo family won't let Clara Bow through the door, so Jim Huo stayed loyal to her, keeping himself pure, tricked me into slaving away and taking the blows for the Huo family. Mason Huo is 5 this year. It's been exactly 5 years since Jim and Clara Bow got married. Lawyer Wang. I can sign the inheritance agreement anytime. I'm currently unmarried with no children. All my assets will be inherited by me alone in full.
Congratulations, Miss Jiang. From now on, you truly are the eldest miss of the Zhou family.
You okay?
Thank you. Thank you for saving me. And thank you for caring.
It was nothing. Seems she really doesn't remember.
Which ward is Rachel in?
Looks like your family's here. I'll leave you be. Goodbye.
I don't even know your name yet.
Ron. How are you? I heard you got into a car accident. I was so scared. Are you feeling okay anywhere? What's wrong, Ron? Did you get scared?
It's nothing. Let's check out and go home.
You were fine this morning. What happened? What exactly happened? You're always so careful. How did you get hit by an e-bike? Why are you throwing a little tantrum at me? Fine, if you don't want to talk, I won't push you. Today, we have an important guest at home. I had the housekeeper make a whole table of your favorite dishes. Once the company's IPO stuff is done, I'll take you to the Maldives for a vacation. I'll make it up to you. Are you feeling any happier now?
Yeah. I'm really happy today. I feel like my life has never been so rich and colorful.
Mommy, I want shrimp! I want shrimp!
Okay.
Mason, your mommy is Rachel. For everyone else, call them Auntie. You can't call them Mommy.
No, I want to! I like Mother Clara!
Honey, kids say whatever comes to mind. Don't take it to heart.
So, the VIP you mentioned was Senior Clara. It's been 5 or 6 years since we graduated. I didn't expect you two to stay in touch all this time.
Yeah. We were classmates after all.
So, you're planning to move in and live with us?
Ron. Senior Clara's been writing a parenting book lately. She needs a quiet place. And the company just went public, so I'm swamped. You have to manage the house and take care of Mason. It's too much. I was thinking maybe Teacher Clara, you could stay with us for a while and help you keep Mason in line.
Little Ran. Long time no see.
This villa, I bought it with 10 years of hard work. You decided to let an outsider move in without even asking me. Did you ever consider my feelings?
Since when is Senior Clara an outsider? Besides, we're married. Why split things into yours and mine? Since Senior Clara gets along so well with Mason, why not let her spend more time with him? That way you can free up your hands and focus on pushing the company's IPO forward.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Little Ran, don't be mad. Jim just feels bad that you're working too hard. I can stay at a hotel. It's just the same. I'll leave now.
No! I want Mother Clara to stay. Mother Clara, don't leave!
Mason, be good. Sorry. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have gotten tangled up with Mason.
Mason Huo, have you caused enough trouble?
You're dirty. Don't touch me.
Silly. How could I ever think you're dirty? If I'd known Mason was this mischievous, I never would have had you take care of him yourself.
Right. If he had his real mom, she'd definitely do better than me. I'm just his foster mom. I really don't know how to raise a kid.
Mason, apologize to Mom now.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Owning your mistake makes you a good kid. When you're done eating, go play in your room.
Wait. Stand up straight. So little, and already this ill-mannered. If I don't whip him, he'll do something even more outrageous later.
No, let go of me.
Mason's just a bit naughty. No need to hit him.
Teacher Clara, Mason is my son. Disciplining him is my right. Why are you so quick to defend him? As if he were your own flesh and blood.
I just think the kid is still young.
All right. That's enough. Don't get yourself worked up.
Fine, so you won't let me teach him? Then tomorrow I'll terminate the adoption and send him away. The company's IPO is already stressful enough. Whoever causes me more trouble, I'll just quit outright.
No. The company can't survive without you. Honey, you're absolutely right. The kid doesn't know any better. He needs a good lesson. Or he'll be even harder to handle later.
Jim!
A small sacrifice now prevents bigger trouble later. We still need her for the company's IPO.
Ah! I hate you.
Mason.
Mason is a little too mischievous, but he's still our son. I'll make sure to discipline him properly another day. Is Ronron still mad? As for Senior Clara staying with us, I did it for the good of our family. You're busy with the company. You might not have time for Mason. If Senior Clara stays, she can help you take care of Mason.
Fine, then let her stay.
I knew my Ranran would be the most reasonable.
But I have one condition. Next month is my birthday. I want this house. As my birthday gift, will you buy it for me?
Why the sudden interest in buying a house?
Once your company goes public, host the celebration banquet here for the directors. So impressive. I'm thinking of you in all of this.
She's been thinking of me all along. True. Rachel always puts my matters and the company first. And here I was, being all paranoid. I must have lost my head. Having you is all the face I need. Name the price. Hubby will buy it for you.
Not much, just 70 million.
If you like it, hubby will buy it for you.
This house is in high demand. If we don't lock it in today, someone else will snatch it. I'll book a viewing with the agent right now.
A viewing? But I can't miss today's meeting. All the directors will be there.
Didn't you always say I should treat myself better? Live in the moment?
Fine. Whatever you say. Come back to the office after viewing the house. Is it just me? Or does she seem like a different person? No, I shouldn't be agonizing over Rachel. No matter how good Rachel is, no matter how sincere she is toward me, I'll only ever have one wife. It's Clara Bow.
I'll take this one. Let's do the paperwork. Put it in my name only.
Sorry, Miss Jang, but this property was already reserved a month ago. It's already been secured by Madame Huo.
Madame Huo?
That's Miss Clara, the wife of Huo Group's president. Last month, she came with President Huo to pay the deposit.
What a fine wife of Huo Group's president, indeed. I gave up my chance to further my studies. I turned down offers from top companies. I worked around the clock and pushed Huo Corporation step by step to where it is today.
Remember, in front of outsiders, we're just boss and subordinate.
So Jim tells me to keep my mouth shut in front of others? Never mention my relationship with him? Yet on the other hand, he lets Clara Bow brag everywhere that she's the rightful wife of the Huo Corporation's CEO. Absolutely ironic.
Miss Jiang, please have a seat. We can show you other properties.
No need, I know the rules here. Priority isn't first come, first served. It's based on the client's wealth. The richer you are, the earlier you get to pick. Right?
That is indeed the rule. But the Huo family currently ranks 5th on Seaport City's business chart. Unless you're part of the Zhou family, Seaport City's wealthiest otherwise.
I am the eldest miss of the Zhou family. According to your rules, I can pick any property here I want. So I'm taking this one.
The richest Zhou family has only ever had a young master. Never heard of an eldest miss. This young lady, I suggest you stop bragging. Being able to afford a place here is already your limit. Keep this up, and I'll have security throw you out.
If you don't believe me, feel free to verify my assets. Once you do, hurry up with the paperwork. I'm in a hurry.
You dare to ride on the Zhou family's name? If I don't expose you today, my 13 years in real estate are wasted. Get her. Drag her out. I want to see who dares to impersonate the Zhou family.
Stop.
Ah.
President Jiang says no asset verification needed. This young lady is the daughter of the Zhou family.
Miss Zhou, I'm so sorry. I was blind. I couldn't see who you really were. Please, be generous and forgive me this once.
Enough. Just process the paperwork.
Rest assured, this house belongs only to you.
We meet again, Miss Jiang.
Thank you, President Jiang, for helping me again. It seems every time we meet, I'm in a tight spot.
Why be polite? I'm helping my fiancé. Isn't that what I should do?
Fiancé? President Jiang, I've heard so much about you. I never imagined Evan Jiang was the head of the top financial dynasty. The Jiang family, even Seaport City's wealthiest, the Zhou family, is like a firefly next to the bright moon before him, not even worthy of being mentioned in the same breath.
Here is all the documentation on the Zhou family. After Sean passed away, the Zhou group has been run by his second wife, Maggie Yan, and his adopted son, Henry Zhou. If you sign the inheritance agreement, all of Sean's assets will be yours. In other words, you're now the largest shareholder of the Zhou group.
And I've become the biggest thorn in Maggie Yan and Henry Zhou's side. But they should be doing everything they can to stop me from signing the inheritance agreement. So why hasn't there been a single move from them?
You're very smart and very lucky. Old Master Zhou recently fell suddenly ill, so they flew to Switzerland overnight to visit him. As for you, this sudden illegitimate daughter, they haven't had the energy to deal with you yet. Once they return home,
with Maggie and her son watching like hawks, if I truly want to find solid footing and smoothly take over those businesses, without enough backing, I can barely move an inch. Rather than fighting alone and getting picked apart, I might as well find a proper ally.
talking to a smart person is always easy. So, Miss Jiang, you accept my marriage proposal?
Of course. Our marriage adds leverage for the Jiang family and gives me more confidence to stand firm. Each gets what they need. That's fair enough.
Still the same as back in childhood. You always want everything to be fair.
What did you say?
Nothing. It's just about the engagement. Miss Jiang, you'll need to wait a few days. I just got back. I still have a few urgent matters to handle.
No rush. I still have things to take care of too.
Like your scammer ex-husband. Oh wait, can't call him that. After all, Miss Jiang had no real marriage with him.
So, President Jiang has seen all my embarrassment. But don't worry, I can handle everything. I won't hold up our union.
Sorry, I shouldn't have made that joke. And I trust you can handle everything.
President Young, I feel like we've met somewhere before.
Brother Evan, you be the groom and I'll be the bride, okay?
Okay. When you grow up, I'll marry you.
Maybe. We met at some business event. After all, Miss Jiang is very capable. Your reputation in the industry has long been known.
Since President Jiang trusts me, then let's wish for a pleasant cooperation.
Pleasant cooperation. Fiancé.
The core project data is gone. Looks like Jim took it.
Ron, I have a difficult client here. Tonight, I won't be coming home tonight.
What's wrong with your voice? It sounds weird.
Nothing.
Seems like I hear a woman's voice.
You misunderstood, Ron. The client's rushing me. I gotta go. Love you, babe.
I've lost count of how many times Jim lied to me. From now on, this little act is over.
Manager Jiang, finally found you. President Huo isn't here today. This urgent funding and contract need your signature.
Did you reach out to President Huo?
I did, but he said he's busy. He just tells us to come to you.
Of course he's busy. Too busy fooling around with Clara Bow, he can't even get out of bed. Got it. Go ahead and get back to work. Jim, the real show is just beginning.
Rachel, why didn't you come home to cook for Cindy today? And you're not answering your phone. Getting bold, are you?
The Huo family has a nanny. If Cindy Huo is hungry, someone will naturally cook for her. And as for your calls, answering or not is my choice.
Rachel, have you lost your mind? Have you forgotten the Huo family rules? The first rule is respect.
My last name isn't Huo. To hell with your stupid family rules. What do they have to do with me?
I think my brother has spoiled you. A woman who can't have kids, and from such a low-class background, to even marry into our Huo family is already a stroke of luck. And you're not even grateful. Daring to defy your own mother-in-law. Aren't you afraid my brother will divorce you?
There it is again. For 2 whole years, I've carried the burden of being infertile. I couldn't hold my head up in the Huo family. I've been submissive to my mother-in-law. But she treats me like a maid without a hint of guilt.
There's dust here. Are you blind? I really don't get why Jim insisted on marrying you.
Mom, don't be mad. I'll wipe it clean right away.
Sister-in-law. Sister-in-law, the tea's gone cold. Go brew another cup.
Can't even do such simple chores. Careful, or I'll make Jim divorce you on the spot.
Scared. Why would I be scared? Actually, you should hurry up and make him divorce me. That's exactly what I want.
Hey, Mom. Why are you calling so late?
Isn't it your good daughter-in-law who angered everyone, showing no respect for her elders? She kicked me and your sister out of your house. She's getting way out of line.
Mom, calm down. Let me call and ask her. Rachel really has been out of line lately. Why can't she be half as obedient as you?
That's why you secretly got the marriage certificate with me, isn't it?
Ron, why did you argue with Mom? She's your elder. Even if she has a temper, you should give in. And Cindy too. She's postpartum. Her emotions are unstable. Don't stoop to her level. Here's what you do. Go back to the old house and apologize to Mom. Then this whole thing is done.
Jim, I've had enough of the Huo family. Every single one of you lording over me. You want me to apologize? Dream on. Jim, you toyed with my feelings for 6 whole years. Now it's your turn to taste what it's like to be played.
This Rachel has such a bad temper. Once the company goes public, get rid of her as soon as possible.
I'd better go back and sweet talk her. I'm worried that if she loses her temper, she won't even care about the company.
Jim, you've changed. When you're with me, all you think about is Rachel.
Silly. If I had any real feelings for her, I wouldn't have gotten a marriage certificate and had a kid with you. It's just that, for now, Rachel needs to be kept in check, and the Huo family can't fall into chaos.
But I'm scared.
Scared of what?
I'm scared the Huo family members will tear us apart. Scared that Mason and I will stay nameless forever.
That won't happen. No one can keep me from being with you. Rachel's just spoiled by me. Let her be.
Jim.
Why is it that at this moment, all I can think about is Rachel? Hello?
President Huo, something huge has happened at the company. Our biggest partner, Goo Corporation, because our payments were late, has already canceled the partnership.
Where's Rachel? Put her on the phone.
Manager Jiang, she submitted her resignation.
What? Ron, where are you? Come out. Let's talk. Rachel always hides in her room when she's upset. She must have gotten mad at Mom. That's why she quit impulsively.
The master and madam haven't come back since they left last night.
Hello.
Where are you? Why did you resign?
I'm tired. I want to rest.
Are you crazy quitting now? What about the company? We just lost a project. This is the time to recoup losses. How could you?
These past 2 years, for the company, I haven't rested a single day. But yesterday, your mom and Cindy Huo forced me to go back to the old mansion and serve the two of them. When I refused, your mom called me disobedient. Do you know any of this?
Then, what would it take for you to come back? This afternoon's partnership is very important. We can't afford to lose it.
I can help, but Mom and Cindy have to apologize to me. And promise not to get in my way while I'm working. What you do, the choice is yours.
Clara Bow is right. Rachel is just spoiled by me. I don't believe I can't handle an IPO without her.
President Huo, there's an urgent partnership meeting this afternoon. All 3 partners only want Manager Jiang. What are we gonna do?
Without Rachel, I'll go negotiate myself. So what? Does the company just stop turning without Rachel?
But President Huo, all our partners have always been handled by Manager Jiang. They only trust her. The other shareholders said if these 3 partnerships fall through, the IPO plan is completely dead.
All of you, go figure something out. Otherwise, out.
Jim, has that girl Rachel come back yet?
Where's Rachel? Weren't we told she'd come apologize to me and Mom? We've been waiting all night.
Tell Rachel to come make amends right now. I'll teach her a lesson.
You two came at the right time. Go apologize to Rachel right now.
What did you say?
Bro, why should we apologize? You have no idea how out of line she was yesterday.
Mom, keep Cindy in check. If she keeps causing trouble, the loss to Huo Corporation, can you two afford it?
What do you mean? Did Rachel put you up to this?
Stirring up trouble. Yesterday, just to deal with you two, she missed the signing with 3 partners. Cost the company nearly 100 million. So whose fault is that?
Bro, you're yelling at us for her. She's an outsider.
Outsider. She's the one who can take Huo Group public. And you? All you do is spend recklessly and drag me down. Now, you both go apologize to Rachel.
Apologize. I'm her mother-in-law. Why?
Because she holds the company in her hands. The core project next quarter. Mom, you two, just swallow your pride. Do it for the Huo Corporation. Once the company goes public, Rachel will have no use anymore.
Bro, I'm not apologizing to that jinx.
The Huo family can afford dead weight, but not fools. Either apologize to Rachel now, or stop relying on the Huo family. Your choice.
Rachel, I'm so sorry. Mom apologizes to you. Something came up at the company. Please come back and help Jim.
Sorry, I shouldn't have disturbed your work.
Ron, see? They've all apologized. Come back to work tomorrow. The company really can't do without you.
Apologizing over the phone. I got it. But I don't forgive. Because an apology alone isn't enough.
Then what else do you want?
Give me half of the Huo Group's shares, or else I won't touch the company's matters. From now on,
half the shares. Rachel has lost her mind. Jim, you can't keep spoiling her like this.
Mom, say no more. If it weren't for you two constantly targeting Rachel, would she have done this?
Bro, how can you blame us? She put up with it for 2 years, then suddenly asks for a fortune. Maybe she's keeping a boy toy on the side?
What nonsense are you talking? Rachel would never do something like that.
Over an outsider? You'd yell at your own mother and sister? Ungrateful son, I'm done with you.
Impossible. Rachel loves me more than anything. She would never change. No. I have to talk to her face to face. Ron, Mom and Cindy already apologized to you. How about we drop the shares thing? The company is at a critical stage before going public. How about we take a month off abroad once we're done? What do you say?
even if I don't rest, I can't help the company much anyway. I'm insignificant at the company. The investors I'm talking to are all cautious. Unless I'm a shareholder of Huo Group, only then would my terms carry weight.
Ron, what's gotten into you? You never cared about these things before. Huo Corporation is our shared effort. We're husband and wife. Half of my shares already belong to you. What you're asking me to do now is completely unnecessary. Besides, those stubborn old-timers will never agree to let a woman run the company. If you really do this, you'll become public enemy number 1. I don't want you to get hurt. That's also why I never let you hold company shares in the first place.
Right. We're husband and wife. Even if the shares are given to me, they're still ours. Marital joint property, isn't that right? I'm doing this for the company too. For our family, and for you.
Ron, it wasn't easy for us to get together. I don't want family matters to drive a wedge between us.
Jim, they say a man's love is where his money is. I've devoted myself wholeheartedly to Huo Corporation, and I hope you'll be just as devoted to me. If I leave the company, maybe you'd have an easier time, and the shareholders wouldn't complain either.
Ron, what do you mean by that? Are you threatening me?
Think it over carefully, and until you've made up your mind, don't come looking for me. I rarely get time off. I want to keep this time for myself.
What now?
Sir, I was tidying up the room just now and found that all of the ladies' things are gone.
What?
Any trouble lately? Need me to handle it for you?
Just small stuff. I can handle it myself. Mr. Jiang calling at this hour. Is something up?
Tomorrow night there's a business gala. Miss Jiang can give a speech on stage for the Zhou Corporation. Since the Zhou family won't publicly acknowledge you, this is the perfect chance to pave your way back.
Got it. Thank you, Mr. Jiang.
The famous Evan Jiang at a loss with a woman, huh? Seems. My cousin is no ordinary one.
Don't tease her. Keep an eye on the gala for me tomorrow.
Naturally, I can't wait to see what surprise my never-seen cousin brings to the party.
Jim, stop staying up. Get some rest.
How can I sleep? The company's about to collapse. That woman Rachel actually dares to make demands of me.
All right, don't get mad. Rachel's just throwing a little tantrum. She'll be fine once she cools down. You spoil her so much. She won't really abandon the company.
Ugh. Go to bed first. I still have some work to finish.
I can't let him keep thinking about Rachel, or everything I sacrificed is ruined. Jim, did you know the house we put a deposit on last month got taken by someone else?
Let them have it. The refunded deposit can still help fill the company's gaps.
What I care about isn't the house itself, it's who took it. Maybe she could be useful to us.
Why do you say that?
Everyone in the university group chat is talking about the Zhou family of Haicheng and their newly found heiress. Rumor has it, she just got recognized and inherited billions, and she's our alumni too. Which means she's the one who took our house.
What's she like? Pretty? Single? If she's hot, I'm definitely going to try to pursue her.
Got a pic? Got a pic? Send me the original.
Not that easy. She was surrounded by bodyguards the whole time. I only caught this one long shot while she turned around blurry, but you can get a general idea.
That silhouette looks like a movie star.
She is pretty, but I swear this miss looks familiar.
I heard someone say she also majored in finance.
Guys, check it out. Doesn't she look like our department's campus beauty from back then, that Rachel?
No way. Didn't Rachel Jiang marry Jim Huo? How is she the heiress of the Zhou family?
Even though it's far away and the pixels are blurry, that familiar profile and silhouette are exactly like Rachel's.
How could it possibly be her? If she really were the eldest miss of the Zhou family, why would she work so hard for Huo Corporation? I heard she's attending a business gala tomorrow. If we can manage to strike up a conversation, getting the company listed would be right within reach.
I guess I was overthinking it. But tomorrow night's business banquet, our Huo Corporation hasn't gone public yet. We don't even qualify for entry, let alone getting in to cozy up to the eldest miss of the Zhou family.
Don't worry about that. I already asked my senior to get us invitations to the banquet.
Really, Clara?
Have I ever lied to you?
You're really my lucky charm. Don't worry. Once the company goes public, I'll immediately make our relationship known and get my family to accept you.
Rachel. It's time to bring you down.
Tomorrow's banquet? I saw your Moments post. You're in Country C. Aren't you going to tomorrow night's banquet?
I have an important live stream tonight. It's about to go live. I'll arrange for someone to accompany you to the banquet tomorrow night.
Did I disturb you? Sorry, Mr. Jiang. You go ahead. I should rest too. The livestream Mr. Jiang mentioned, it's actually broadcasting on the International Finance Network. That's what so many financial geniuses dream of.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm honored to stand before you to discuss our topic.
So that's what truly outstanding people look like. Compared to him, Huo Jim is nothing but a clown.
I just wrapped up. The one accompanying you tomorrow night is your cousin, also my good friend, Joe Yan. I've already given him your contact info. He'll reach out to you.
This is...
Good night, Rachel. Sweet dreams. Good night, Rachel. Sweet dreams.
Why are you standing here all alone? Why not go mingle?
Just got here. I've been waiting for you.
See that? Everyone here today is heavy hitters, Wall Street's capital sharks, Europe's old aristocrats, and the heads of several reclusive families back home. Hard to get a meeting with them normally. In the past, Maggie always brought Henry to these events. Everyone just assumed Henry was the next heir of the Zhou family. Now that the old master is sick and they're stuck abroad, this is your chance. Don't worry. I've got you. Don't be nervous for the speech later. Just bring the same presence you had when we were talking business. Looks like I need to step away for a bit. Call me anytime. If anything comes up, I'll be nearby.
Okay, go ahead. Jim and Clara Bow. How did they get into a banquet at this level? Unless... Later, I'll need you to help me put on a show.
Don't worry. This is from my senior. He got me the invitation. No one will ever figure it out. As long as we can get in with the Zhou family, then Huo Corporation is saved.
This one's all on you, Clara. If we can just partner with the Zhou family, forget going public, we'll never have to grovel to Rachel again.
Rachel, what is she doing here?
Didn't she take leave to rest? How is she at a top-tier gala like this?
These two really can't sit still. They'd rather take the risk and come here for a shot.
Rachel, how did you sneak in? This isn't a place for someone like you. Unless you snuck in following some boss, right?
Ron, you're being so immature. This is no place for you. Come back with me right now.
Why can't I come?
You're just a low-level manager at Huo Corporation. You don't even have a proper invitation. If that's not sneaking in, what is it? I suggest you leave on your own. Because if security catches you, it'll bring shame to the Huo family.
Who says I don't have an invitation? Not only did I come, I'm here to negotiate a deal with Zhou Group.
Ha ha ha. Rachel, you sure know how to blow smoke. Do you know who the eldest miss of the Zhou family is? How would she ever know someone like you? A penniless orphan? And you're talking business? Don't make me laugh.
Ran. Stop messing around. Do you know what an entity the Zhou family is? We're not even close to their league.
Little Ran, why are you all alone here? President Wang was just saying he wanted to discuss the details of the deal with you.
Isn't that the second young master of the Zhou family, Evan Zhou? How does he know Rachel?
Sir, you must have the wrong person.
Little Ran, who are these two rude people?
Former colleagues. President Zhou, this is the cooperation proposal from my new company. If it's all good, we can sign with the eldest miss of the Zhou family as early as next week.
No problem. I trust Rachel's abilities. Zhou Corporation is always open to working with you.
Ran, come with me for a sec. Ran, I was wrong. I was totally blinded before. I'm willing to give you 10% of Huo Corporation's shares. I just beg you to let Huo Corporation ride on Zhou Corporation's coattails. Please, I'm begging you.
10% of the shares. Jim, unless I've lost my memory, what I've always wanted is half of Huo Corporation's shares. Only then do I have the standing to speak for Huo Corporation with the Zhou family. Only then can I transfer this contract to you.
We're husband and wife. Do you really have to make a scene like this?
Even married couples keep their accounts straight. Jim, I raised one Huo Corporation from the ground. I can raise a second one. Since you don't want to, then forget it.
Fine, I agree. Come to Huo Corporation first thing tomorrow morning. I'll give you half the equity.
No, Jim. Don't forget your marriage to her is fake. Jim. You dare hit me for her sake.
Senior Clara, you didn't finish your sentence. What is it?
Nothing, Ron. Let's talk tomorrow.
Jim, you can't trust her.
Security. There are 2 people here who snuck in with fake invitations. Get them out of here.
Fake? That's impossible.
Impossible. This was given to me by my senior. Stop talking nonsense.
I'm Rachel's husband. You can't kick me out. Ron, say something.
Rachel Jiang, you did this on purpose, didn't you?
From now on, don't let these nobodies sneak into places like this again.
Didn't expect you to have some backbone.
For people who aren't worth it, there's no need to be polite.
This Rachel Jiang is getting more and more out of line. And you. That senior of yours took my money and gave me a fake invitation. Do you really think I'm that stupid, Jim?
Why are you yelling at me? I did it all for you. I was anxious and got scammed. Not only did I get humiliated by Rachel Jiang here, I also got slapped by you without even a word. You gave the shares to Rachel Jiang. Once the fake marriage comes out, you won't get a single cent.
I know you mean well for me, but don't be so blunt. It'll affect the bigger picture.
Jim, you've changed. You said it yourself. That debt of gratitude, you'd repay it your whole life and never change.
Don't be scared. I'll take you back.
You're awake. How are you feeling?
The first person I saw when I woke up was Clara. She said she carried me down from Snow Mountain. I swore an oath I'd repay this debt for her whole life and never change. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I love you. That will never change. You go home first. I'll stay here and wait a little longer for Miss Ran of the Zhou family.
Next, let's welcome the heir of Zhou Group, Miss Ran Jiang, to deliver the keynote speech for tonight's charity gala. Miss Jiang, please come on stage.
Who is she? Shouldn't Zhou Corporation's representative be Henry or Mrs. Zhou?
You don't know? She's Sean's illegitimate daughter. Word is she lucked into inheriting a fortune worth hundreds of billions.
Is the Zhou family out of people? Does she even know business? And she gets to speak on stage.
Word is the Zhou family is in chaos now. An outsider who knows nothing is the family heir. The Zhou family is doomed.
Look how flashy she's dressed. She probably thinks this place is a runway.
So someone really sabotaged it. Maggie. So this is your game.
What's going on? Why isn't she saying anything?
I told you, she's just a bastard daughter, doesn't belong up there. Called it. She messed up.
Evan once said, "The best speeches are never just recited from a script. I can't let Evan and Mr. Jiang down." Rachel, you've got this. But I firmly believe the true essence of charity never needs fancy words to dress it up. If this is what they wanted to test me with, then here's my answer. Under this spotlight, I have a clear conscience.
Nice.
Thank you, everyone.
Rachel, you never cease to amaze me. I had no idea your English was this good.
Don't even mention it. Someone tampered with my speech. There was nothing on it at all.
That's on me. I didn't think anyone would dare pull something like that at an event like this.
Was it Maggie?
It's hard to say, but don't worry. I'll definitely get to the bottom of it.
Miss Jiang, your speech just now was amazing. Let me toast you.
Miss Jiang, you're young and accomplished. Please take care of us in the future. Cheers.
Miss Jung, if you drink this with me, our company will sign a $100 million contract with Joe Corporation right away.
This drink, I don't think it's necessary. My fiancé is not for others to force drinks on.
I'm so sorry, President Jiang. I didn't know Miss Jiang was your fiancé. I was blind.
Leave.
Wasn't President Jiang in Country C?
Coming back from Country C takes over 10 hours by plane. Did he come straight from the airport?
Definitely. Didn't he just say that the eldest miss of the Zhou family is his fiancée? He must have come back just for Miss Ran of the Zhou family.
How much did you drink?
Not much. President Jiang, you really came back.
Yes. Good thing I didn't miss my fiancé's speech. You did wonderfully.
Even Evan, who never goes near women, has his day. I won't third wheel anymore. I'm leaving my sister to you.
You let her get this exhausted. I'll talk to you later. Have some water, okay?
Thank you. You're so handsome. Are you a big celebrity?
The big star asks why you drank so much.
Before. I used to drink like this too. For Jim's lousy company. Drank until my stomach bled. And they still cursed me. Called me a hen that can't lay eggs. Said I wasn't good enough for Jim. But they don't know. Jim never touched me. And I'm not even sick.
It's all in the past, Ran. From now on, I'm here. No one will dare bully you again.
Don't go. Stay with me. You're so good looking. 100 times better than Jim.
Then do you still remember Brother Evan? Do you still remember me?
I'm an orphan. I don't have one.
Ron, where are you? Stop acting like a kid. I'm coming to pick you up.
She's busy right now.
I want more.
Who are you? Where's Ron?
What did you do to Ran? You didn't know how to cherish her, so learn to stay away from her. As for me, you're not worthy of knowing.
Rachel, you dare see another man behind my back? How dare you betray me?
Don't go. I don't want to sleep alone. Don't always leave me by myself.
Rachel's drunk. I can't take advantage of her. Rachel, let go.
I'm not acting up. Brother Evan, don't leave.
You. What did you just call me?
Brother Evan? There, Ron. Here, have some candy.
Ran. I'm back. Back then, grandfather hid me in an orphanage to escape our enemies. That's how I was lucky enough to meet Ran. This time, I will never let go of your hand again.
Last night, I was so drunk last night. I didn't do anything out of line with Evan, did I? Come in.
Miss Jiang, you're awake. This is the breakfast, Mr. Jiang. Specially ordered the kitchen to prepare for you.
Excuse me, was it you who changed my clothes?
Yes, Miss Jiang. You were terribly drunk last night. Mr. Jiang was worried you'd be uncomfortable, so he had me come take care of you. He had an urgent international video conference early this morning, so he left first. He had me prepare lunch for you as well.
All my favorites. And no cilantro. Mom, I'm allergic to cilantro. Don't put any in my bowl from now on.
What are you being dramatic about? Will you die from some cilantro? Our whole family eats it. Only you're special.
Ran, don't be so picky. Just pick it out.
No one ever knew what I liked to eat before. Or what I couldn't eat. But Evan, how did he know I don't eat cilantro?
Got it. Keep watching.
What's wrong? That little cutie, Rachel, made a fool of herself.
Made a fool of herself. She didn't embarrass herself at all. Instead, with her off-the-cuff speech, she stole the show. Now the whole business world is praising her. Even worse. Evan publicly announced that Rachel is his fiancée.
What? Evan? Evan from the Jung family? I knew that kid had bad intentions. He actually got involved with the Jung family. I've put up with that old man Sean for a lifetime. Finally waited for him to be gone. How can I let some kid who came out of nowhere snatch away everything the Joe family has?
Mom, don't act rashly. Evan's not easy to mess with. But we still have a chance. Wait till I get back, team up with the old shareholders, and we can sideline Rachel. Take control of the company.
And I'll make sure she's ruined. I'll make sure everyone knows he's nothing but a slut.
People who get in the way should all be eliminated.
Clara. Once we get through this, when everything settles down, I'll go convince my family, make Mom, Dad, and Grandma all accept you.
Jim, don't let me lose, okay?
Okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just suddenly remembered. There's a very important project meeting tomorrow. It's Rachel's project again. Any project Rachel handles, no matter who takes over, the client won't accept it. They insist on her being there in person. The client's people are coming tomorrow. Without Rachel, it could easily go wrong.
I looked at that project. It's a key company project. The data analysis isn't hard either. I can do it too.
You did all this by yourself? I didn't think. After all these years away, you'd still be so meticulous.
Right. It's not hard. Whatever Rachel can do, I can do too. Even better than her. This position should be mine. Rachel won't touch a bit of it again.
You did well. I'm sure the client, after seeing your data analysis, won't keep clinging to Rachel. Since she doesn't want to come back, then you'll handle this project. It's getting late. You've had a long day. Let's get some rest. I've reviewed the plan, your revised version. It's indeed more detailed than Rachel's original. Don't be nervous.
I definitely won't lose to Rachel.
President Huo, I'm so sorry. President Xu had an urgent matter come up. The meeting needs to be rescheduled.
Rescheduled. The project is about to launch. How can we just reschedule?
Exactly. Why didn't Miss Ran Jiang come today?
You? Rachel recently took leave. I'm also an employee of Huo Corporation. I can handle this project too. This is the plan I made. You can take a look.
Our team has excellent employees, and Rachel isn't the only one. Please relay this to President Shu. His trust in our company will not be betrayed.
Okay, please wait a moment. I'll go right away.
What do you mean, only Rachel? Are they choosing partners based on the other company's employees?
Rachel is really skilled in this industry. With similar plans and data, whenever she takes over, it never fails to make money.
The company's profits come from every department. It's a joint effort. How did it become Rachel's sole achievement? President Shu is a man, right? Those who only recognize Rachel are all the client's men.
Clara, when did you become so mean?
Miss Clara, President Shu says thank you for your efforts, but he still hopes the project can be handled personally by Miss Ran Jiang. President Huo, President Shu also asked me to pass along if Miss Ran Jiang really isn't available, then this time we'll hold off on partnering with Huo Corporation for now.
Why? What exactly am I doing worse than Rachel?
Please ask President Shu to tell us. Why must it be Rachel?
I understand what you mean, President Huo. Miss Clara is indeed outstanding, but President Shu says he's sentimental. He only trusts Miss Ran Jiang.
Are we really going to have to give half the shares to Rachel?
Rachel isn't here.
Manager Clara.
Do you all think you can just slack off and leech off the company? Such a simple project proposal, and you still can't get it right after all this time.
Sorry, Manager Clara. We're speeding it up.
Ah, Manager Clara. What are you doing?
Sorry, my hand slipped. But this proposal, is this how Rachel usually teaches you? When a company project fails, it's not one person's fault. It's your whole team's incompetence. Listen up. By 9 a.m. tomorrow, have all the project proposals in progress redone and give me the latest versions. If there's a single data error or a single punctuation mistake, your whole team can pack your bags and get out.
I'll tell Manager Jiang right now and have her back us up. Sister Ran Rachel, when are you coming back? When you're not here, we really can't hold on much longer.
Right. Sister Ran Rachel Clara Bow smashed my computer saying if we can't deliver the plan tomorrow, we're fired.
It doesn't matter. Since Sister Ran Rachel isn't here, I don't want to work here anymore either. I only came here because of you.
Clara Bow, you go. You'll get photos of Clara these days, all tangled up with Jim at the Huo family, and send them to Jim Huo's mother. Vivian Wen hates Clara Bow seducing her son the most. Now this is going to be good.
Don't worry, Rachel's just throwing a tantrum. She's been with you for 6 years. Devoted, heart and soul. There's no way she'd really watch Huo Corporation go bankrupt.
But he's different now. She seems to really not care about me anymore.
That's because she's still mad. Once she gets her 40% of the shares, her anger will cool down and she'll come back naturally. Besides, Grandma still holds 60% of the shares. We've already done everything we could.
What about the share transfer contract?
Ron, you finally came. I knew you wouldn't abandon me.
Jim Huo, you played me. We agreed on half the shares, but you only gave me 40%.
Ron, listen to me. I really did my best. The rest of the shares are all in Grandma's hands. She refuses to budge. For the sake of our marriage, just let this one time slide. Once the company goes public, I'll give you all the rest.
Since you won't keep your word, then there's nothing left to talk about. Approve my resignation. What happens to Huo Corporation? Has nothing to do with me anymore. You're on your own.
Rachel Jiang, how much longer are you going to keep this up? I'm asking you, who were you with last night? Who is that man?
What? President Huo is now concerned about my private life.
You really did betray me. How could you betray me? I was so good to you. I gave so much for you. How could you do this to me?
How dare you bring up sacrifice in front of me? Back then, you begged and clung to me, made me give up my chance to study abroad, give up $1 million salary to start from scratch with you, building Huo Corporation from a small company on the verge of bankruptcy to what's about to go public now. And what did you do? You used me on one hand, fooling around with Clara Bow.
You're talking nonsense. Clara and I are just classmates.
Rachel, don't misunderstand. Jim and I really are just...
I wasn't talking to you. I'll give you 2 days. In 2 days, I want to see a 50% equity transfer agreement with your signature on it. Otherwise, I'll make every partner terminate their cooperation with Huo Corporation immediately, and the company you built with your own hands will crumble to nothing overnight. Hey!
Done with work?
Just left Huo Corporation.
Perfect. Tonight I have a college reunion with my closest friends, and I want you to meet them.
Don't come with me. You'd have nothing to say, and it'd just be embarrassing.
A college reunion? Would it be okay for me to go?
What's wrong with it? You're my fiancé. You should know my friends. I'll wait for you downstairs at your company. 10 minutes. Don't be nervous. They're all nice people.
It's just, I've never been to this kind of gathering. Before, Jim never brought me to meet his friends.
From now on, with me, I'll take you everywhere.
Whoa, CEO Jiang actually brought a date. That's a first.
Let me introduce everyone. This is Rachel, my fiancée.
Wow. Oh my God, Evan, you're actually in a relationship? I thought you'd stay single forever.
Exactly. We bet you'd be single past 30. We all lost.
Little sister-in-law, you should know, this guy's been single his whole life. 29 years. Forget dating. He's barely even held a girl's hand. So many beauties chased him before, and he ignored them all. We all thought he was a monk.
Don't listen to him. But what he said is true. That night was also my first time.
Evan, thank you. I'll resolve the Huo family's issues as soon as possible. I won't let these messes affect you and the Jiang family.
Sweetheart, you don't have to carry everything on your own. I told you, I'm your fiancé. Your problems are my problems. Rest on me if you're tired. I've got your back no matter what.
So this is what it feels like to be truly cherished. Hello?
Miss Hello. Sorry to bother you. Please be present tomorrow at 9 a.m. sharp for the full executive meeting of the Joe Group. Your attendance is required.
Okay, got it. I'll be there on time tomorrow.
Tomorrow I'll go with you.
No need. I can handle this myself. This is my battlefield. I want to win it on my own.
All right. Then I'll wait for my fiancé to conquer all and come back victorious.
President Yang, about that?
Where are the financial statements and core project files from the last 3 months that I asked for?
They said you don't officially have management authority over the company yet, so they can't provide them for now.
Just as I thought, it's been almost a week since I returned to Joe Corporation. The shareholders avoid me, and no one answers my questions about company affairs. Maggie is dead set on sidelining me. If this keeps up, I'll just become a figurehead puppet at Joe Corporation. Come in. What do you mean?
I heard my little sister used to be very capable at work, especially at taking charge of projects. Of course, talent. Joe Corporation does have some. I know you want to take over the company's affairs as soon as possible, sis, but if you can't earn the recognition of the top management and shareholders, handing the authority over to you would put me and Mom in an awkward spot.
I think whether the shareholders and top management approve is really up to you and President Yan, isn't it?
We're all family. Little sister Ranjiang, don't treat me like an enemy. I just think that if you could turn around the company's failing projects before taking charge, that would be more legitimate. But the condition is little sister Ranjiang must stand alone, using no company resources or touching any assets under your name, prove your abilities with real results, and earn the trust of everyone in the company.
Really ruthless, huh? This project lost over 100 million. The funding chain broke for half a year, 3 teams replaced. None of them could save it. Even he himself couldn't fix it.
President Xu said he's sentimental and only trusts Miss Ranjiang.
Why? What exactly have I done worse than Rachel?
I've searched high and low for this. This project was originally negotiated by me with President Xu. President Xu only trusts me, Clara Bow, and Jim Huo. They ran their legs off and still couldn't land it. Now it's become the key to my breakthrough. Since President Joe thinks I can give it a try, I'll take it. But fair warning, how the project moves forward must follow my rules.
Fine.
But how do you guarantee that once I win the project independently, I'll get the authority to manage the company?
Relax. I'm not going to lie to you. Here's a bet-on agreement. Sign it, and it takes effect. Complete it, and you'll enjoy the same management authority as me. Of course, Mom still holds certain company powers separately. Those aren't under my control. Forgot to mention, you only have 1 week. Miss it, and it's gone. Good luck, my dear sister.
What are you doing? Let go! Stop right there. Give my bag back.
Miss Jiang, we've already filed the case. We'll notify you the moment we hear anything. You should contact your family to pick you up.
My phone was snatched. Could I borrow your phone? Please tell Evan I have an emergency. I can't make today's date. I'm sorry. In all 26 years of my life, this is the first time I've truly looked forward to my birthday.
Forgot your birthday. Go buy yourself something.
Evan must be upset by now. He prepared for so long, and I stood him up. What am I even hoping for? No one wants to wait around for someone who never shows. Just as I thought, people like me just don't deserve happiness. Rachel, happy birthday. What's going on? Evan.
Cutie, why didn't you wait for me before saying happy birthday?
Why are you still here? I thought you were upset and wouldn't come.
Why would I be upset? I told you, I'll always wait for you, no matter what happens. Rachel, right here, right now. I just want you to know, no matter what happened before, I hope that from now on, the one who brings you happiness is me. That's the one thing I'm 100% sure of. I, Evan, don't want to miss this. Marry me. Will you?
I do.
Ran, I will never lose you again.
Where's the stuff? Where's the equity transfer contract I asked for?
Miss Clara, we couldn't find the contract. There's only her phone, wallet, and some makeup in her bag. Nothing else at all. Yeah, we searched everything.
There's really nothing.
Useless. A bunch of useless people can't even handle such a simple task. Rachel, you got lucky. Jim, you're back! Aunt Wen, what brings you here?
Clara Bow, dear, I see you're just the same, as always. Nothing's changed about you. Still just as... Don't.
Aunt Wen, don't misunderstand. There's a reason I'm here with Jim. There's a reason, I swear. What right do you have to hit me?
You, his girlfriend. Since college you've clung to Jim and ignored your studies. You even caused him to get into danger in the snow. Years have passed, yet you still haunt him. Do you intend to ruin the Huo family and Jim until they have nothing left?
Aunt Wen, Jim and I truly love each other. How dare your Huo family tear us apart?
Get out of here right now. I don't care what you're up to. From today on, if I ever see you near Jim again, I won't hesitate to do whatever it takes to make you disappear from Seaport City entirely.
Mom, why didn't you tell me you were coming?
If I didn't come, how long were you planning to keep this from me? No wonder Rachel's been acting up lately. So this is what you've been hiding away at home.
Mom, please calm down. It's not what you think. Clara Bow is just staying here temporarily. Rachel knows about this. She agreed to it.
I don't care whether Rachel agrees or not. Don't you forget the old master's will. And how big of a scene our whole family had because of you two back then. She's a shameless woman. If you insist on seeing her, you might as well just upset me to death.
Jim will definitely protect me. We also have Mason. There's no way he'll abandon me.
Mom, I remember everything. Please calm down. Clara came to our home to help Rachel lighten her load and take care of Mason. These past 2 days Rachel took leave, and it was Clara who helped me run the company.
What help did she give? You even let her into the company? Son, have you lost your mind? Don't say another word. Send her away right now. Otherwise, I'll call your grandma immediately. Have her come here personally to drive Clara Bow out.
Fine. I'll send her away right now.
Jim.
Clara Bow. Go pack your things quickly. I'm sorry, Clara. I'm sorry. Go abroad and lay low for a while. When the company goes public, I'll definitely bring you back.
Jim. You're all I have. I compromised because of you.
I know. We've held on this long. I won't give up on you.
Ranjiang, Vivian Wen, you owe me. Sooner or later, I'll take back everything you owe me.
Clara, all the paperwork is done. The flight is tonight. Rachel. Rachel, stop right there.
Jim, you're crazy. You saw wrong. That's not Rachel.
How could I be wrong? That's Rachel. She's holding a marriage certificate. She actually dared to marry someone else.
You must have seen wrong. Rachel loves you so much. How could she marry someone else? It must just be someone who looks like her.
Impossible. I'm absolutely certain. I need to ask and find out. Excuse me. Can you check something for me? Rachel's marital status.
Sir, please calm down. Marriage registration records are personal privacy. We can't just disclose them.
I'm her husband. Why can't I check?
If you're her spouse, please show your original marriage certificate and your ID. After we verify, we can look it up for you.
A marriage certificate? What marriage certificate do I have? The certificate Rachel and I had was fake all along. I don't even have the right to check her info.
Jim, let's go. I told you saw wrong, but you just won't believe it.
It was all fake. 6 years of feelings between us. And we didn't even have a real marriage certificate.
Rachel, why do you get to be so high and mighty? You took everything that should have been mine. I'm not just walking away. I won't make things easy for you.
President Jiang, here's your schedule for the afternoon, booked all the way to 10 p.m.
My dear grandson, last time I heard you met that Miss Jang. Any progress lately?
Good grandson. When are you bringing your bride-to-be home for us to meet? I heard she's beautiful and very accomplished.
We just met. It's too early.
Too early? We've done the math. You've known each other for over a week now.
When is it the right time? Your grandma's right. Not being proactive in love means something's wrong with you.
I'll find a chance to bring her home so you two can meet. You two just need to be patient. Just got the marriage license, and now she ignores me. Rachel, you have such a cold heart. You won't come find me, but nothing says I can't come find you.
Sister Rachel, this is really the Joe Corporation headquarters. I applied here a while back, and my resume sank like a stone, and now we just walk right in.
Never thought the few of us who quit Huo Corporation on our own would get a chance like this.
They didn't appreciate your talents. This will be your office from now on.
Thank you, President Jiang.
Save the thanks for later. Right now, I've got a new project, and it's a tough one. The funding chain broke 6 months ago, and we've been through 3 rounds of partners. It's very difficult. Plus, keep following up on the Shu Corporation project. I'll handle the negotiations with President Shu for it. That's the core of our team. Huo Corporation can't take it away.
The Shu Corporation project is still on. Awesome.
As for compensation, your base salary is double what you got at Huo Corporation. 5 insurances and housing fund at the highest rate. Also, whether it's the Shu Corporation project or this new Zhou Corporation project, once it's done, the team gets a cut of total profit, 15% in dividends.
Sister Rachel, you're not joking, are you? What's a little overtime? These past days at Huo Corporation, I was cleaning up Clara Beau's mess. Haven't I burned enough late nights? Now we're working for ourselves.
You're right. So what are we waiting for? Let's hustle.
Sister Ran Rachel, your phone. Sister Rachel, your phone's rung 3 times already.
Hello?
Madam Jiang, are you free later? I booked that private kitchen you love. Let's have lunch together.
Evan, I'm sorry. I'm afraid noon won't work. I'm a bit busy here.
That's fine. Evening works too. I'll have the driver pick you up early.
Evening? Nope, that won't work either. I've got a meeting with someone.
Oh, really? Then when is our President Jiang's wife free? It's been almost a week since we got the certificate, and we still haven't had a proper meal together.
I'm not sure either. Might have to wait until this project wraps up. Probably a week from now. Then I'll definitely reach out to you myself, okay?
Sister Rachel, the compensation data check is done. There are 2 errors. Come take a look quickly.
Sorry, Evan. I'm really swamped here. Gotta go. I'll definitely call you later.
Zhu.
Oh my god, no one in all of Seaport City dares to hang up on President Jiang. Miss Jiang is really bold.
First time for everything. Evan, you really found yourself a wife who loves work even more than you do.
President Jiang, what do you need?
Go look into it. What's been happening at Zhou Corporation lately? What's my wife been busy with?
President Jiang, I've had people keeping an eye on her. Apparently she's having trouble in the position Henry deliberately dumped that cultural tourism project that's been stalled for 3 years in West City on her, and he signed a bet agreement with her. The Starlight Investments meeting your wife has tonight. That's the company we just acquired last week. We haven't announced it yet.
I see. No wonder she doesn't even have time to eat. So she's been carrying all of this on her own. Clear my entire schedule for the afternoon and evening. Find out which restaurant they're meeting at tonight and what time. Warn President Wang of Starlight Investments in advance. Say nothing, you shouldn't.
Yes, President Jiang. I'll arrange it right away.
Sister Ran Rachel, are you okay? Those people went too far. The terms were already agreed on, but they kept forcing you to drink, saying refusing means you don't show respect.
Take this. The contract signed.
Who are you? Don't mess around, or I'll call the police.
What happened to her?
Sister Ran Rachel. She drank too much.
Give her to me.
Wait, who exactly are you?
Rest assured, Miss President Jiang is Miss Jiang's husband. He'll see Miss Jiang home safely. Thank you for your trouble. I'll arrange another car to drive you back.
All right. Sorry for the trouble.
Don't follow me. Go pull the surveillance footage from the private room. I want to know every detail of what happened.
Yes, President Jiang.
Drinking this much, you really aren't afraid of something happening.
With Evan here, I'm not afraid at all.
You weren't asleep.
I was so sleepy just now that I couldn't even keep my eyes open. But I could smell your scent, so I knew you were here.
Sorry I'm late.
Not late at all. You're right on time. I already signed all the contracts, so I can rest now.
President Jiang. These are the ones who kept plying the missus with drinks.
Take care of it. Henry deliberately handed you that stalled project. Those investors joined forces to make things hard for you. Why didn't you tell me? Is it that hard to lean on someone? From now on, I'm here. I'll never let you suffer alone again. It's done.
Don't worry, sir. It was handled cleanly. Those people's companies have all gone bankrupt. They'll never dare show their faces in business again.
How much startup capital does Rachel need this time?
Around 150 million. Rachel ran around all day and signed 3 contracts. Just barely scraped it together.
My Shinhei Investments will also join this cultural tourism project. triple the investment on top of the 150 million. Just say. Our risk control team reviewed her proposal. We think it has great potential, so we volunteered to invest. No strings attached. Also, tell Shinhei's project team to cooperate with Rachel's team throughout. Give them priority access to all resources.
Yes, President Jiang. Oh my God. President Jiang is really going all out for a woman. He actually skipped due diligence and invested 300 million just like that. Looks like Miss Jiang is definitely going to be the lady of the Jiang family.
Sister Rachel, I just found out inside info the Shinhei that invested in us was fully acquired by Jiang Corporation yesterday. That means our project's 300 million is all Jiang Corporation's money.
So it was him. No wonder he showed up at the hotel yesterday. No wonder this morning the project suddenly, we've got an extra 300 million in funding. Evan did so much. Why didn't he say a word? Thank you, President Jiang, for the extra investment.
You're welcome, President Jiang. Remember, you owe me a big meal.
No problem.
Oh my god, President Jiang actually smiled. Am I seeing things? I've worked for President Jiang for 5 years, and this is the first time I've seen him smile. The sun must be rising from the west.
I can smell it.
The sweet scent of love. Could it be that our President Jiang's iron tree has finally bloomed?
Okay, enough. I agree to give half the shares to Rachel. You can get up now. Stop kneeling.
Thank you, Grandma.
Phew! Your grandfather wanted you to marry Rachel because she's capable and easy to control. So what did you do now to make her so mad that half the shares are needed to win her back?
Just a little quarrel between husband and wife. I'll make it up to her tomorrow.
Jim, tell me the truth. Are you still tangled up with that Clara Bow?
I swear, I've cut ties with Clara completely. There's nothing between us.
Good. But if I find out you two are still involved, everything your grandfather left you, I won't give you a single cent.
Mom, Jim, just now, a man in black left this at our front door.
Why panic? Let me see. You little brat, I'm not in the coffin yet.
Mom, why are you hitting Jim for no reason?
See for yourself. Look what you've done.
How did these get here? There must be some misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? The paternity test is right here. Mason is your biological son with Clara Bow. You two got married 5 years ago. If I hadn't seen this today, how long were you going to keep this old bones in the dark?
There's no misunderstanding. Mom, Grandma, it's all true.
Weren't you supposed to be in Country C?
Jim, how could I abandon you and Mason and run off abroad alone? Mom, Grandma, Jim and I, 5 years ago, we already got married. His marriage to Rachel is fake.
So, Mason Huo is your son. No wonder Jim protects him so much. Well, so you two really never cut ties. You, mistress, as long as I'm alive, you'll never step foot into the Huo family.
Mom, didn't you tell Grandma that I've already moved in with Jim?
You little cutie. How dare you ruin my son? I'll beat you to death. You're still defending her.
Mom, Grandma, every mistake, it's all my fault. Punish me however you want. But Clara Bow and Mason are innocent. Please, for Mason being Huo family's blood, don't make things hard for them, okay?
Say whatever you want today. I will never let this woman into the Huo family. Tomorrow, you will get the marriage. Divorced immediately.
Grandma, I know I'm not worthy of Jim, but Jim and I truly love each other. Even if we get divorced, I can still take half of his assets. And Mason, as Huo family blood, has legal inheritance rights too.
Grandma, Huo Corporation is in grave danger right now. Only Rachel can save the company. We just want to keep Rachel steady for now. Once the company goes public, we'll definitely give you an explanation.
You two, you're really going to drive me mad. For a woman like this, you'd give it all up.
Grandma, I'm begging you. Just for Huo Corporation's sake, for Mason's sake, please help us one more time. Grandma, I beg you. Just for Huo Corporation, for Mason, please help us one more time.
Grandma, please. From now on, we'll definitely take good care of you.
Get up. All you want is to get into the Huo family. I agree.
Mom,
What else can we do now? We still have private matters to handle. Butler, show them out. Jim, Mason and I will be waiting for you at home. Jim, this is the woman you defied. Grandpa's last words to marry. All that scheming is aimed at you.
It's my fault. Grandma, take care of yourself. Don't get upset.
Mom, how could you agree to let her in?
What else? Mason is the only grandson the Huo family has now. He'll inherit the property sooner or later. This is the mess Jim made. Rachel was such a wonderful girl, and you didn't want her. You just had to marry this scheming woman. This absolutely must not reach Rachel. Otherwise, even if we give her the shares, she won't help our group go public.
So what do we do now?
Tomorrow, I'll make up an excuse and say I want a great-grandchild. Secretly have Clara, Beau, and Mason brought to the old mansion to live here. You keep buttering up Rachel. Make her completely devoted to you. Once she helps the company through this crisis, you invite her on a trip abroad. Traveling abroad, accidents always happen. Understand?
Grandma, you're telling me to get rid of Rachel. Isn't that going too far, Grandma?
Rachel absolutely cannot stay. If she ever finds out the truth and exposes your thing with Clara Beau, it'll hurt Huo Corporation's reputation. Then everything is over. Be careful. If Huo Corporation is ruined, I'll hold you all accountable first.
I told you, you can't come in without an appointment. If you keep causing trouble, I'll call the police.
We really are here to see Miss Ranjiang. Why are you so unreasonable?
We're from Jung Group. Have your President Jung come out to see us.
Jiang Group, huh? If the Jiang family really showed up, we'd have rolled out the red carpet. Pick somewhere else to run your scam.
Stop it. Who gave you the nerve to treat elders like this? Apologize to Grandpa and Grandma right now.
President Jiang, they didn't have an appointment.
Do I need your permission to have guests? Don't bother coming to work tomorrow. Grandpa, Grandma, I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Good girl. Thank you so much. If it weren't for you, we'd be in real trouble today.
So young, yet so sensible and responsible. Impressive.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Thanks to you.
Thank you, Grandpa and Grandma.
Eat up. You're so skinny. It must be tough making it on your own as a young woman.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
Used to it? A girl should be cherished. Unlike that brat at my house. 30 years old and still a blockhead. Doesn't even have a partner. Your grandpa and I are worried sick.
You're absolutely right. All he does is work. His eyes only see contracts and data, not a shred of romance. We introduced him to so many girls before, He scared them all off.
I grew up in an orphanage. No elder has ever cared about me like this. This feeling is so wonderful. Grandma and Grandpa's grandson must be really outstanding. He just hasn't met the right person yet.
You really think so? Then, you and little Evan, when are you planning to get married?
What? Little Evan. Could it be your surname is Jiang?
Boy, you're the slowest one. Come sit down.
All right then. These two old rascals flew all the way back from abroad in a hurry, just waiting for me here. I'm the wooden grandson they talk about. I hope my fiancée won't mind.
So, you two really are Evan Jiang's grandparents.
Yes. We've heard about you from little Evan long ago. We came specially to see you. And sure enough, you're a good kid. The more we look at you, the more we like you.
Back in the lobby, when you stepped in for us, we knew you're a kind-hearted girl. For little Evan to meet you is his blessing.
Well, great. My position in this family is steadily dropping.
Who told you to hide our Ranran so well? Not letting us see her, not letting us ask about her.
All right. It's all my fault. Let's eat. The food's getting cold.
Grandpa, Grandma. It's getting late, and I still need to head back to the company to handle some project stuff. So I'll be going now.
Don't overwork yourself. Your health comes first.
Don't worry, Grandma. I'll be careful.
Little Evan, Rachel is a good girl, capable and kind. Girls, this good aren't easy to find. Don't be as clueless as you used to be. Treat her well. Don't let happiness slip away, you hear?
Your grandma's right. If you miss out on Rachel, you'll never find anyone this suitable in your whole life.
I know. I won't let anyone stand a chance.
Is President Jiang's iced Americano ready? And the French restaurant downstairs? Make sure to save the window seat.
Everything's arranged. President Huo.
Ranran made such a fuss for so long. She's finally willing to come back. Once I give her the shares today, we can go back to how we were.
Where's the contract?
Ron. The contract's here. Just sign it, and half of Huo Corporation's shares will all be yours. I even went to Grandma specially to ask for these shares.
I've signed it.
Ron, wonderful. You've finally forgiven me. Don't worry. Clara, Bo, and Mason have both been sent away. No one will bother you at home anymore. Come home with me, honey.
Come on in.
Ron, what is the meaning of this?
According to the legally binding equity agreement and public charter, Miss Ran Jiang now holds shares of Huo Group, making her the largest single shareholder. It has been confirmed that Miss Jiang is entitled to the corresponding decision-making and management authority. What's going on? Rachel, wasn't she an employee? How did she become the biggest shareholder?
50% of the shares? Then the Huo family would be...
Ron, stop messing around. With all these people here, don't embarrass the Huo family. What does that look mean? Why do I feel so uneasy? Ron, let's step outside and talk. We can sort this out in private.
I hereby declare, based on Mr. Huo Jim's performance during his tenure and the potential risk his personal conduct has brought to the company's reputation, I, as the largest shareholder, propose to immediately remove Jim from all positions as president and CEO of Huo Group.
Rachel, do you even know what you're saying? Just because of the shares you hold, you think that lets you do whatever you want. Huo Corporation is the foundation of the Huo family.
Do whatever I want. Huo Jim, you never handle company affairs, you delay signing funding contracts, and you lost 3 key business partners. Are these reasons enough?
Even with your shares, you can't shake up management single-handedly. Legal. Call an emergency shareholders meeting right now and overturn her decision.
Ron, if you want to fight, take it out on me. Don't drag the company into this. You have no idea how deep Huo Corporation's connections and resources go. Destroying it won't do you any good either.
I'm planning to do a full audit of the company's books for the past 3 years. Hope that when that day comes, getting fired from your position is the least of your problems. I'm guessing none of you have seen today's news yet. I'd advise you all to look out for your own interests first. If Huo Corporation goes bankrupt right now, the ones who'd hurt the most would be you all.
Deceiving a female employee and making her work for you for 6 years.
The person in this news, isn't that President Huo?
That outfit, I went with her to have it custom made.
Oh my god, it really is President Huo. But didn't President Huo always claim to be single? How is this possible?
Fraudulent marriage. Bigamy. Oh my god. President Huo, did you really do this?
Your President Huo was never single. He kept tricking me into working for Huo Group as my husband. But in reality, he married and had kids with someone else 5 years ago.
Rachel, how could you? When did you find out?
When I got into the car accident, I happened to see you and Clara Bow being all lovey-dovey at the hospital. You kept saying you'd get rid of me once you were done using me.
Honey, listen to me. It's a misunderstanding. It's all a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? A misunderstanding that you used me? A misunderstanding that you faked medical reports, claiming my uterus was abnormal so I couldn't get pregnant? Or a misunderstanding that you used a fake marriage certificate to string me along while I helped raise your kid with Clara Bow?
Ran. I truly know I was wrong. That thing with Senior Clara in the past was a mistake I made in a moment of foolishness. But my feelings for you these past years have been nothing but sincere. You're the most important person in my heart. Can you give me one more chance? If you forgive me, I'll do anything.
Jim! 6 years of acting. Aren't you tired? Even I'm tired of watching. If I weren't the biggest shareholder of Huo Corporation, would you even apologize to me?
I agree with Chairman Jiang's proposal. Remove Jim from all his positions. The company can't be dragged down by him any longer.
I agree too. Please have Chairman Jiang executed immediately.
You ungrateful people. Do you have to be this heartless? Does seeing me with nothing make you happy?
That's right. If I soften my heart again, I'd probably be the one left with nothing. Security, the shareholders meeting is about to start. Get these outsiders out of here.
Ron. Rachel Jiang, you can't do this to me.
From today on, Huo Corporation is changing its name.
Rachel, stop right there.
Jim, what do you think you're doing? I'm warning you. Stop bothering me.
Bothering you? Rachel, you ruined everything for me. You ruined the Huo family. Now you want to just walk away? No way, I'm telling you. If you get back together with me now and give Huo Corporation back, I'll act like nothing ever happened. We can start over.
Start over? Jim, have you lost your mind?
If you don't agree today, nobody's leaving. Let go.
What are you doing to her?
Stay still.
Evan, why are you here?
Came to pick you up from work. Didn't expect to run into some rabid dog.
Jim, I'll say this one last time. Stop harassing me. I'm already married. We ended a long time ago.
Ha. Married. Rachel, who are you kidding? You're just trying to piss me off. You just hired some random cutie to put on a show. Cutie, how much did she pay you? I'll give you double. Right now. Right away.
Take a good look now. He's my husband. Jim. I'm telling you, Rachel Jiang, in this lifetime, I won't and will never take back someone like you who can even use marriage to deceive people. You're not even fit to carry my shoes.
Rachel, you're still sulking, aren't you? You're lying to me, aren't you?
She's not throwing a tantrum at you. We're already legally married. You come near her again, and I won't let you off. Take good care of him.
Stop hitting. Please stop hitting.
Remember, if you ever show up in front of President Jiang again, it won't be just a beating anymore.
Jim, I heard what happened. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. If it weren't for me, none of this would have happened.
Get lost. If you hadn't insisted on going public, I wouldn't be in this mess. How could the Huo family fall apart?
Jim, you blame me. After all these years together, now you blame me.
Rachel, you said I was your favorite. How could you marry another man?
Is he upset or is he angry? Are you angry? Okay, fine. I admit I was wrong. I shouldn't have let Jim get near me. Next time I run into him, I'll call you right away, okay?
That's not what I'm angry about. What gets me is that he's been harassing you for so long, and you never once thought to tell me, if I hadn't shown up in time today, what were you planning to do?
Oh, so our President Jiang is jealous.
I'm not...
Really? Then why is your face so sour? When Shu was beating Jim just now, your eyes were practically on fire. Speaking of which, Jim used to proxient.
Don't you dare bring him up.
Too close.
Rachel, tell me, who is it you like now?
You? You already know.
I want to hear you say it. Look at me and tell me, who's in your heart right now?
It's you, Evan. Right now, you're the only one I care about. And the only one I like.
Brother Evan, here are some flowers for you.
Brother Evan.
Ron. What did you just call me?
Ouch, why does my body hurt so much? Oh no, what did I do last night? Brother Evan. So embarrassing. Brother Evan. Who on earth is it?
You're awake. Did you sleep well?
Nothing. Just a sudden headache. I can't remember who Brother Evan is.
It's fine. If you can't remember, don't bother. Don't force yourself.
Here.
Hello, President Jing. Something's wrong at the company.
Don't panic.
Got it, I'll head to the office now.
No rush. Finish your breakfast first. Even if the sky falls, I've got your back.
The onboarding process for my 5-person team and my management authority at the company, when will it ever get approved?
President Jiang, this requires shareholder signatures for approval. President Yan recently claimed illness and hasn't come in, and the shareholders are all unreachable. There's nothing I can do.
Henry Zhou really left a failsafe, trying to stall me with red tape, keeping me a figurehead heir forever.
Sister Rachel, this Henry is so sneaky. You already won the bet, and he still plays dirty tricks.
Exactly. So, are we just supposed to sit and wait?
It's fine. Since he wants to follow procedure, then we'll follow it. Bring me the files of all the major shareholders. At 2 p.m. today, call a full shareholders meeting.
Little Sister Ran Jiang, why bother with all this? You haven't officially taken over the company yet. I doubt a single person will show up to this meeting.
Didn't you come after all?
Little Sister Ran Jiang, how long are you going to wait? Maybe you should just hold the meeting after President Yan gets better.
Don't rush. They'll be here any minute.
President Jiang, sorry about that. We're late.
Impossible. These two are Maggie's most loyal subordinates. Why would they come to help Rachel?
President Jiang, sorry, traffic was terrible. That's why we're late. President Jiang, just tell us what to do. We'll do whatever you say.
I'm sure most of you don't know me yet. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rachel Jiang. I am Mr. Sean Zhou's biological daughter and the sole heir explicitly named in his will for Zhou Corporation. As for the bet with President Joe, in just 1 week, I turned a subsidiary that had been losing money for half a year into profit and brought in hundreds of millions in investment.
It's a collaboration with Zhu Corporation. And President Zhu is extremely picky. I can't believe she actually won over President Xu.
That's no small skill.
This material isn't meant to show off. I just want to make it clear, I'm not here to enjoy the perks, I genuinely want to hold Joe Corporation together. Previously, President Joe said that inheritor's authority, I know stayed, requires a vote from core shareholders. Now, with me, President Joe, and 2 shareholders half have approved. But Joe Corporation isn't one person's company, and the authority to lead shouldn't be decided by just a few people. It seems. Everyone trusts me more. President Joe, you've had a long day. Too bad President Yan hasn't been around these days. I was hoping to learn some management tips from her. Please pass along my regards to her. I hope she recovers soon.
Of course. Useless. A bunch of useless people. Rachel, I'm not letting this go. Mom, that Rachel actually got the project done. We need to think of something fast. We can't let her get a foothold in Joe Corporation.
President Jiang, here are today's meeting minutes.
Why is it 5 votes? Me, plus Henry and 2 shareholders. It should only be 4 votes. Evan. When did he secretly buy up Joe Corporation's scattered shares? So the 5th vote earlier was his... He's always like this, helping me without a word. Not even saying a thing. He's given me so many expensive gifts before. I've always said I'd give something back. This time, I have to pick out a really good gift to thank him.
Miss Jiang, this is our brand's latest limited edition. Only 3 exist in the world.
This one then, wrap it up for me.
Of course, Miss Jiang.
Why aren't you asleep yet, waiting for me?
A gift for you. Thanks for helping me today.
You bought this for me.
I noticed you always wear black. This dark gray one suits you well.
Then help me put it on. The tie looks great. I really like it.
Glad you like it.
You gave me a tie as a gift. Then let me give you one back. I'll wrap myself up and give myself to you as a gift for you taking down the Zhou Corporation today.
What are you talking about?
I'm not joking. From now on, every part of me is yours.
Ran. Ran, don't go. Don't go.
Thank God, Jim. You're finally awake.
Ran, you came back. I knew you couldn't bear to leave me. You wouldn't abandon me.
Look at me clearly. I'm Clara Bow. Your wife. The mother of your son. And your lifesaver. Mom and Grandma already know about the company. They're furious too. Once you're better, let's figure out how to deal with Rachel.
Clara Bow, where's your mole?
I had that mole removed ages ago. I told you. Did you forget?
Why remove it?
That was just a tattoo before. It couldn't stand close inspection. Otherwise, I'd have been busted long ago. I thought the mole was ugly, so I got rid of it. Jim, are you...
You're overthinking it. I'm going out for some air.
So pretty.
How did you know I have a mole here? We've been together so long, and I never told you...
I've known for a long time. Longer than you think. Much longer.
Hey! It's Maggie calling. She says the Joe family is hosting a thank you banquet for their partners. She wants me to go. Sounds like a trap.
Don't worry. I'll go with you.
Grandma, you wanted to see me?
Jim, now is not the time to wallow. I've asked around. The Joe family has a banquet tonight. Miss Ran of the Joe family will be there too. Go wait for her in the parking lot. If we can secure the Joe family's funding, we still have a chance.
Miss Ran of the Joe family. Wait.
Jim. What's he doing here?
You're asking for it.
Miss Ran of the Joe family. I'd like to discuss a partnership with you.
Plenty of people want to partner with our miss. Who do you think you are?
Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Hello, Miss Joe. I'm Jim, CEO of Huo Group. If you're willing to invest in Huo Corporation, I'll work my hardest to bring you returns far beyond your investment.
From what I know, the CEO of Huo Group was involved in marriage fraud and was already dismissed by the new CEO.
That voice sounds so much like Ron. Must be hearing things. How could Ron possibly be Miss Ran of the Joe family? Miss Ran, you've misunderstood. I was set up by Rachel. That's why I got dismissed. She deliberately framed me and threw all the dirt right onto me.
Ignore him. Getting angry over this isn't worth it.
Is that so?
The Huo Group climbed to the top of Seaport City's business rankings in just 2 years, top 3. That says it all. I put all my energy into my career, working 16 hours a day. How could I ever joke about marriage?
So you think Huo Corporation has today's achievements is all thanks to your hard work?
Of course it is. The entire Huo Corporation was built by me. Without me, there would be no Huo Corporation today.
Jim, I never thought there'd be someone as shameless as you in this world.
Miss Ran of the Joe family. What do you mean by that? What did I say wrong? You're Miss Ran of the Joe family.
I hinted at it long ago. Too bad your IQ. Just couldn't figure it out, right? Putting the Huo family on the Joe Corporation's global blacklist, never to work together again.
Yes, miss.
Ron, let me explain. Everything I just said was just to close the deal. I made it all up. I'm done with Clara Bow. You're the only one in my heart. Just give me another chance, okay?
Jim, I never realized you were this shameless. Driver, don't make us late for our business.
Yes, eldest miss.
Rachel, how could you do this to me?
The Zhou family sent me an invitation, saying my son's wife is the eldest miss of the Zhou family, so I came all the way to meet my daughter-in-law.
Uncle Jiang.
Still calling me uncle?
Dad.
This is my custom limited edition new car. Take it. Consider it a gift for changing how you address me.
Thank you, Dad. But this gift is way too valuable. I can't accept it.
We're all family now. If it's given to you, just take it. Think of it as my blessing for you two young ones. May you find true love in each other.
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you all for coming tonight. Besides getting together, the main thing is to share some happy news with everyone. Our Zhou family's daughter, Rachel, and President Jiang of Jiang Corporation have officially gotten engaged recently. From today on, the Zhou and Jiang families are one family. In the business world ahead, I hope all our old friends and new partners will give us your support and guidance. Now, let's have today's star of the show, Rachel. Come up and say a few words to everyone.
Miss Ran Jiang, aren't you President Huo's wife? I remember last month you two went to a business dinner together, so loving it made everyone jealous. How come now you're the Zhou family's daughter and engaged to President Jiang?
Really?
She was married?
She's a girl. A little past is normal.
But hiding it from the Jiang family is way out of line.
As expected, Maggie couldn't help but make her move. But defending herself in public means tearing open the past and shaming the Jiang family. What should she do?
Sir, are you sure about that? Could you have mistaken her for someone else?
How could I be wrong? See for yourselves.
Sorry. I accidentally stepped on and broke your phone. I'll compensate you in a bit.
President Jiang, everyone here is a guest. Why get so worked up?
It's fine.
If it's a misunderstanding, we can just clear it up. I believe Rachel would never lie to you. These matters, you should be well aware of them too, right?
Killing someone without a knife. The rich value face above all. Let's see how Rachel gets out of this one.
Evan.
Don't be scared. I'm here. I apologize. I just lost my composure and made a scene. My wife has a soft heart and a gentle temper. Even when wrong, she won't trouble the elders. But I truly cannot bear it, and I will never allow anyone to, right in front of me, slander my wife and use such underhanded tricks, spreading rumors to hurt her. President Yan, thank you for your concern. I can't answer you directly. Of course, I know everything about my wife. Videos can be faked, but rumors stop at the wise. She has never been married to anyone, because she is my wife now. We just got our marriage certificate last week.
They got married? Weren't they just engaged?
That person was totally spreading rumors, daring to mess with the Jiang family. They must have a death wish.
So you two already got your certificate, then that person was definitely talking nonsense. But President Jiang, you really are impatient. Such a big thing. And none of us in the Zhou family knew. Rachel didn't tell us either. Could it be that the Jiang family elders don't know either?
Oh, strictly speaking, this was an oversight on our part. Our little Evan acts impulsively, all to fulfill his own wish. He forcefully dragged Rachel along to get the certificate. It's Rachel who's been wronged. There wasn't even a proposal. Our family feels really bad about it. We were thinking of waiting for a better time to come and apologize properly. After all, Rachel just came home. We need to be even more thoughtful.
Yeah. We didn't think it through. It's all our fault. We never got a chance to talk it over with you in-laws. That's what caused the awkwardness. President Yan won't hold it against us, right?
Of course not.
I've grown up all these years, and never once been defended like this, unconditionally.
Ron. Before all these guests today, I, Evan Jiang, make this vow. For the rest of my life, you'll be the only one by my side. Marry me. From now on, let me love you, protect you, and stay by your side. Until the end of my life. Will you have me?
I do, Evan.
Rachel is so lucky. President Jiang is young and accomplished, handsome, and loaded too.
Wipe that drool off your face. Your husband's right here.
Can't sleep?
I want to hold you while we sleep.
Evan, thank you for having my back today.
No need to thank me. But today, I really felt awful inside.
Is it because of my past?
It's because I think of you being bullied, and I wasn't there for you. That just makes me feel terrible. I wish I could erase that time from your life. Or found you sooner.
That's all in the past. Don't I have you now?
It being in the past doesn't mean it never happened. My heart aches.
It's over, really. Those bad experiences. Maybe they happened so I could cherish the present more. Cherish you.
That's not enough. Cherishing alone is not enough. I want to make up for everything you missed in the past and give it back to you double. From now on, you're not alone. You don't have to hold everything up on your own. Rachel, I want you to make this your greatest strength.
All right, for the rest of my life, you'll be my greatest strength.
How did it go? Did you secure the Zhou family's investment?
No chance. We'll never get it now.
Why? Didn't you meet with Miss Ran of the Zhou family?
Because Rachel is Miss Ran of the Zhou family.
What? Rachel, she's the heir of the Zhou family with 100 billion assets. No wonder she dared to go against us. You know, comparison really shows what's a good catch and what's garbage.
What do you mean by that? You think Rachel's great and are insulting me indirectly. Are you calling me out?
That's not what I meant.
I can see that's exactly what you mean. If Rachel were really that great, would she have brought the Huo family to ruin like this? Jim and the Huo family have been nothing but kind to her when she took her revenge. Did she show you any mercy? A woman so vicious and sinister, and you still think she's a good person?
It's because of you, you troublemaker. Rachel came after us for revenge. If you hadn't butted in, the Huo family could have gotten half of that 100 to billion fortune.
Enough. All of you, get out. I want to talk to Jim alone. Here, take these.
This is the fund grandfather left behind.
That's right. This billion fund was your grandfather's backup plan. Take this with you whether you restart your company or use it as collateral for financing. Our Huo family will always have a fighting chance. Take this letter. It'll get you a meeting with the Jiang family's current heir.
The Jiang family. The top-tier industrial magnate family in the country.
That's right. Zhou Corporation and Huo Corporation mean nothing in front of him. According to Old Master's will, I shouldn't be giving these to you. But this is our Huo family's last lifeline. That girl Rachel, she can't hold her ground in business. A gentleman can wait 10 years for revenge.
But I've already gone against Grandpa's will.
I'm the trustee. As long as you divorce Clara Bow, this fund is yours.
Grandma, that's going too far. I've been patient to make things work for you, and now your whole family gangs up to bully a widow and her child.
You decide for yourself. You know best the situation the Huo family is in.
Let go of me.
She's an elder and said something you didn't like. Are you going to fight her to the death? Wipe your face.
Please, Jim. I don't want to divorce you. I really love you. For you, I have no way back. I won't divorce.
The Huo family, right now, really needs that fund.
Is it for the fund or for Rachel? You've really fallen for Rachel, haven't you? Now that you know she's the eldest miss of the Zhou family, you regret it. You wish you'd actually married her back then, right? I knew it. The fund and Rachel. He wants both. 10 years of love. Just can't beat profit and novelty.
I'm sorry. I'll compensate you. You can have whatever you want.
Compensation? I don't care about compensation. Even if I end up with nothing, I'll drag this out with you to the bitter end.
Clara Bow, can you be sensible and stop making a scene?
What you do is your business, but I saved your life. You owe me. And what you owe, you must repay.
What happened on the snow mountain? Do you still remember? Honestly, a lot of that has become blurry in my memory. I can't even recall how you found me back then, what you said.
What do you mean by that? Just because you can't remember, that debt of gratitude just gets wiped clean.
My gratitude toward you will never change, but my feelings for you have become as broken and incomplete as those blurry memories.
Jim Huo, I just want to ask you one thing. If it weren't for what happened on the snow mountain, all these years, did you never love me at all?
I don't know.
Mom, Dad, are you fighting?
Think about the compensation and get it done in the next couple of days. Dragging it out benefits no one.
Dad, is he? Are really not gonna want me anymore?
Don't worry, Mason. As long as Mom is here, Dad won't abandon you. Mom hasn't lost yet. Jim wants a divorce. Dream on. Rachel wants to bring us down? Not a chance.
Sign here. Everything's done. Come back after the cooling off period to pick up the divorce certificate.
Jim, I know you're about to discuss a partnership with the heir of Jiang Corporation. I made this project proposal. It might help you.
Thanks.
President Jiang, Jim brought a letter of introduction from Old Master Huo. He wants to see you. Would you like to see him?
Since it's an arrangement from Old Master, then let him in.
President Jiang, I came to ask for a chance to cooperate.
What kind of chance?
I know Jiang Group has the Greenland real estate project open for bidding. If you pick me as your partner, we'll definitely have a win-win.
Is that so? But I heard Huo Corporation doesn't even have a proper team right now. What do you have to offer me?
I still have shares in Huo Group, and I have enough funds to hire top talent at high prices.
Sorry. But Jiang Corporation will never work with a partner who can't even assemble a team in time.
If only Rachel were here. She could close any deal. Without Rachel, am I really useless at everything?
Here's the project proposal I made. It might help you out.
Wait. President Jiang, please don't kick me out just yet. For Old Master Jiang's sake, just take a look at my proposal. It's not too late to reject me after you've seen it.
President Jiang already agreed to see you out of respect for that letter of introduction. Don't push your luck.
Since you insist, I'll take a look. This is Ron's thesis. I promise you, in 2 days, bring the producer of this proposal, and we'll meet at the bid review.
Thank you, President Jiang. I can't believe President Jiang actually agreed to work together. The Huo family is saved. Rachel, I've got great news for you. I landed the deal with Jiang Corporation, and the divorce I filed with Clara Bow. We can start over now.
Jim, have you lost your mind? How could you think I'd want to start over with you?
I've already divorced Clara Bow. And about Mason, for you, I'm willing to cut ties with him entirely.
I couldn't care less whether you actually divorced her. I have no feelings for you anymore. You deceived me for 6 years. If you had even a shred of remorse, when you see me, you'd take a different path to avoid me.
No way. Rachel, stop lying to yourself. I know you still love me.
Let me say it again, I'm already married. I stopped loving you a long time ago. To me, you're in the past.
Who told you to cause trouble at Jiang Group? Leave now, or we won't be polite.
Since you're so heartless, don't blame me for what comes next. A gentleman takes his revenge, even if it takes 10 years. One day, I'll make you get on your knees and beg me to love you.
Did this guy get kicked in the head by a donkey?
Evan, why did you agree to work with him? Don't you know what kind of person Jim is? Teaming up with him will only bring you trouble.
Take a look at this first.
This is my unpublished cultural tourism project thesis from college. How did the core data and calculation models inside end up in his proposal?
This is the sincerity he brought today. Stole your work, repackaged it, and dared to come to me for a deal. Jim never changes. He's always trying to cling to you. Since he's offering himself up, then let's use this bidding conference as our chance to expose his plagiarism in front of everyone. Cut off every way out for him. Make it so he can never recover.
So that's your real plan? I actually thought you were really going to give him a chance.
Other than you, when have I ever given anyone else a chance? He dared to steal your work, dared to harass you again and again. He has to pay. At the bidding conference in 2 days, I'll make him lose everything in front of the whole industry. Huo Corporation is barely holding on as it is. After this, the entire industry will blacklist him. He'll never have the right to show his face in front of you again.
Then I'm coming to the bidding conference too. I want to watch with my own eyes as he pays for everything he's done.
All right. When the time comes, you'll be right by my side.
Once I win this project, the Huo family can come back from the dead. By then, forget Joe Corporation. The entire business world of Seaport City will have to watch the Huo family's every move.
Then I'll be waiting to see that. I knew it. You could definitely do it.
Rachel, you're here to compete for the Jiang family deal too. Don't waste your energy. Didn't I already tell you? President Jiang has already reserved the spot for me.
The Jiang Group bidding is always fair and impartial. There's no backroom deal. Don't talk nonsense.
What would a cutie like you know? Look at you. All you know is leeching off rich women, and you still dare to brag in front of me.
Jim, don't talk like that. He's my husband. If I don't defend him, should I defend you instead?
What I told you last time still stands. As long as you come back to me now, I'll let bygones be bygones. Even if you really did get a marriage certificate with this cutie, it can still be undone. I can wait for you.
My eyes aren't blind yet. My husband is 100 times better than a hypocrite, selfish liar like you. You and Clara Bow better stay locked together. Don't come out here ruining other people's lives.
How come you changed your mind so fast and so hard? Were all those years of you being good to me fake?
Do you think everyone is like you? From the moment I found out you deceived me, my love for you completely vanished. So please, move aside. Don't block the way for me and my husband.
Didn't you hear what my wife said? Move aside.
Are you all blind? He dared to hit someone in public at the bidding meeting. Hurry up and kick him out!
President Jiang. Did he hit you? I didn't see it.
Everyone just saw it. Why don't you check the surveillance footage and see who threw the first punch?
If you keep shouting and disrupting the meeting, I'll throw you out.
You all.
The bidding meeting is about to start. If you keep stalling like this, we won't make it in time.
I hereby announce the final partner for the Greenland project is Lanjiang Group.
That's impossible. President Jiang personally said the partnership would go to the Huo family. You were there too.
Right. Which brings me to my second point. The proposal your Huo family submitted involves serious plagiarism. President Jiang has decided to put Huo Group on the Global Chamber of Commerce blacklist. Every company in the industry is forbidden from working with them.
Plagiarism. Clara Bow, what is this all about?
It's actually plagiarism. The Huo family has some nerve.
A global blacklist. The Huo family is finished.
You say we plagiarized. You'd better have proof. You can't just slander us with empty words. Where's the evidence?
On the left is the Huo Corporation proposal. On the right is Ms. Ranjiang's unpublished paper. The core content and calculation logic largely overlap. This is the evidence.
You said it yourself. That's Miss Jiang's unpublished paper. How do you prove I copied from Rachel and not the other way around?
Even though it's my unpublished paper, my supervising professor back then has a full archive of it because he personally helped me adjust some of the core data. Anyone can go to the school and verify it anytime.
How do you prove you didn't bribe that teacher? You people have money and power. You conspired to frame me.
I still have the full chat logs and emails with my professor about the paper timestamps and all. That can't be faked, right? If you still don't accept it, we can do a live data analysis right now. See whose logic is more complete, whose proposal holds up better. So what do you say, Clara Bow? You dare?
She did all of this on her own. I had no idea. This is the mess you made. You've ruined me.
Jim, I did it all for you, for the Huo family.
Please, for old Master Huo's sake, cut the Huo family some slack.
Grandpa Huo only gave Grandpa a letter of introduction, not a wishing well.
What did you say? Old Master Jiang is your grandfather.
That's right. This is the current president of our Jiang Group, President Jiang.
Rachel's husband is President Jiang. I've offended both the Zhou family and the Jiang family.
He only took back what was rightfully hers and didn't wipe out Huo Corporation entirely. That's already showing mercy. But you still keep pestering and provoking her. From today onward, as long as the Jiang family stands, Huo Corporation will be endlessly blocked. It will never have a chance to survive.
No one in the whole country dares to openly defy the Jiang family and Zhou Corporation. The Huo family is completely finished.
Forget it. Better cut ties with them now. Jim Huo, Clara Bow. We received a report that you're suspected of using plagiarized materials to commit fraud in a commercial bid. Please come with us to cooperate with the investigation.
Officers, this is a misunderstanding. The proposal was all done by her alone. I knew nothing the whole time. I'm a victim too.
Jim Huo, you have no heart.
Save it for the station. We'll talk there. Take them away.
You reap what you sow, and pay the price.
It's all over now. No one will bother you anymore.
I've told you everything I know. The scheme was Clara Bow. She planned and plagiarized it entirely. As the head of the company, I failed to supervise, but I truly knew nothing the whole time. I'm a victim too. My bail paperwork is all done. Can I go now?
Yes, you may. Keep your phone on. Be available whenever we call.
Jim Hu, what do you mean? You're pinning all the blame on me.
You did it yourself. You deserve it.
Jim How, you're something else. I gave you 10 years. I took all that blame for you. And this is how you treat me.
Clara Bow, you've been granted bail.
Miss, the master and madam sent me to bail you out. This is the last time. From now on, the Bow family won't have anything more to do with you.
Last time? No, it can't be. Aunt June Zhang, go back and tell my parents to help me one more time. Just one last time.
The master said you've thrown yourself away getting tangled up with the Huo family. Everything that's happened to you is your own fault. He told me to pass along, take care of yourself, and don't ever scheme against the Bow family again.
I dug my own grave. Why me? I won't accept it. Aunt June, pass the message for me one more time. Just once. I don't want money. Don't want connections. Just have them help me one last time. Help me look something up.
I'll pass the message, but I can't guarantee the old master will agree. Get in the car. Get in the car.
Jim Huo wants to pin all the blame on me and walk away clean. Rachel wants to bask in glory and take everything from me. It won't be that easy. I'll make every single one of you pay the price.
See that? That's the young Master Huo who used to have it all. Now the company's gone and he's tangled up in lawsuits. What a fall from grace.
I heard his wife isn't much better either. Plagiarism, fraud. They're a perfect match for each other.
Ron. In the past, I was the one who was blind. I'm so sorry.
Jim, drinking alone. What's on your mind? Speaking of which, that whole fate brought you together thing with Clara Bow, it was all the act she put on.
Don't mention her to me.
Back when I was a volunteer at the winter camp, Clara Bow slipped me plenty of favors. When you got into trouble and were brought back to the camp gate, you woke up insisting on finding your savior. She went around asking all of us, gathering every detail about whoever saved you. She got your condition back then, down to the last detail. Then she turned around, pretended to be your savior, and came straight to you.
What did you say? Say that again.
I'm telling the truth. I still have the red packet records she sent me back then. See for yourself.
10 years? A full 10 years. So it was all fake. She's been lying to me this whole time.
Jim, it's bad. Grandma fainted from shock when she heard the news of being globally blacklisted by Zhang Group. Come back and check on her quickly.
What did you say?
Jim, you're back. I found key information that can make Rachel and Evan get divorced. We still have a chance.
The Huo family is hated by everyone now. Even if we drive a wedge between them, what difference does it make? Unless the Zhou and Jiang families collapse right now. Otherwise, the Huo family has no chance of a comeback.
How can you say such discouraging words? Even if Rachel doesn't want you anymore, even if the Huo family is gone, you still have me and Mason. Earlier, I heard you were released on bail and didn't care about me. I was really upset at first, but then I thought it through. We're husband and wife. We're the closest people in this world. We can't blame each other. Even if it's for Mason's sake, we need to pull ourselves together, right?
Your little act has gone on long enough.
What do you mean by that? Are you questioning my sincerity?
I'm saying you lied to me for 10 whole years. Isn't this act about done?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Don't understand? 10 years ago, the one who saved me down the mountain wasn't you at all. You took someone else's place and used that to blackmail me into marrying you. You made me betray and miss out on Rachel, who truly cared about me. Do you think Why aren't you saying anything? You always loved saying I owe you my life. Are you my savior? Do I have to repay you?
Yes, I did lie to you, but my feelings for you are real. Haven't we been face to face with each other all these 10 years? Dare you say you never had any real feelings for me?
No. If I'd known you weren't her, I'd never have married you, let alone gone against my family because of you. Once the cooling off period is over, we'll go file the paperwork. In the meantime, I hope you won't come bothering me anymore.
Why? I want him to never get her. If I'm miserable, Rachel, you won't be having a good time either.
You two, get a little closer. Groom, you can lower your head, kiss the bride's forehead. Keep it natural.
Don't grab at me in front of others. What a spectacle. Behave yourself. Don't embarrass me.
Maybe we should just drop it. Shooting from the side is fine too.
What are you afraid of? We're a proper married couple. From now on, we'll be openly sweet like this.
Great. So in love.
Evan and Jim. They really couldn't be more different. Being cherished like the apple of someone's eye, so this is what it feels like. So that's how it is. He got close to me just to repay a debt.
What's wrong? Are you feeling unwell?
Evan, did you get close to me and marry me to repay a debt too? I'm sorry. I overstepped. I shouldn't have hoped for sincerity. Don't worry. From now on, I'll do my part as your wife by contract. I won't delude myself or cause you trouble anymore.
It's not repayment. It never was. The moment you pulled me out of that deep pit at the orphanage when we were kids, I knew you were the one. I searched for you for over a decade. The marriage alliance was the lowest scheme I could think of to stay by your side the fastest. Rachel, I love you more than anyone in this world. It's not pity. It's not repayment. It's that I want to spend my whole life with you.
Evan. You idiot.
Grandma. How are you feeling?
That Clara Bow is nothing but trouble. If it weren't for her plagiarism mess, Jiang Group and Zhou Group got the leverage, our Huo family wouldn't have been blacklisted.
Jim, come here.
Grandma, I'm here.
Jim, do you know why Grandpa insisted you cut ties with Clara Bow? I have to tell you this secret, or else I'm afraid your soft heart will let that venomous woman off easy.
Grandma, what secret?
Your grandpa wouldn't let you be with Clara Bow because she worked as a bar girl in clubs abroad. She slept with everyone. She's nothing but a shameless cutie.
Grandma, wake up. Grandma.
My condolences to the family.
Son, it's time you woke up.
Mom, where are we going?
To see your maternal grandparents. Only the Bow family can give Mason the best education now.
Grandpa and Grandma? I've never met them. What if they don't like me?
No way. Mason is such a good boy. Grandpa and Grandma won't hate you.
That's great! But Mom, aren't you coming with me?
Mommy will come find Mason after she's done with work. Okay?
Okay, I'll wait for you obediently, Mom.
Good boy. Once you're at the Bow family, You must study hard, grow up to be someone powerful, and help Mom deal with that Rachel Jiang.
Mom, why do you want to deal with her? Doesn't she not live here anymore?
Mason, it's time to go. Be a good boy, okay?
Bye, Mom.
"10 years. You lied to me for 10 whole years. The Snow Mountain Lifesaver was a fake, and 10 years of feelings were fake too. You drove my grandma to her grave. You bankrupted Huo Corporation, and I ended up like this, all because of you."
I lied to you, Jim Huo. You dare say that? You're the heartless one. Rachel gave you her all, and you threw it away like trash. I gave you my heart for 10 years, and you flipped on me in a second. You ruined Rachel and trampled on me too. You deserve everything that's happened to you.
How dare you bring her up? If you hadn't stolen her identity, I never would have missed out on Ron. It's all because of you, you poisonous woman.
Because I fell for you.
Officer, hurry! My dad's gonna beat my mom to death.
Stop it, Jim Huo. You're suspected of assault. Come with us.
Clara Bow.
Grandma, my mom got hurt and is in the hospital. We need to pay the medical bills. Could you lend me some money? I'll pay you back when I grow up.
Borrow money. You and your mom ruined the Huo family like this. You got the old lady so angry she died. And you still have the nerve to ask for money. Go away. I don't want to see you again.
Mom, what am I supposed to do?
President Huo, about the Snow Mountain Winter Camp thing from 10 years ago, you asked me to look into. I found something. This is a video someone casually filmed back then. Clara Bow originally paid a lot to have it deleted, but the one who filmed it was greedy and secretly kept a copy. I spent a lot to get my hands on it.
I'm almost there.
The one who saved you was Miss Ranjiang. Back then, Clara Bow found the person who filmed it, paid him to delete the video and keep quiet to the outside world, all to steal that identity and fool you for life.
It was Ron. It was actually Ron. I was so wrong. I pushed away the one who saved me with my own hands, and got fooled by a liar for 10 years. I caused Grandma's death, ruined the Huo family, and hurt Ron over and over again. I'm a monster.
Hey, President Huo, don't be like this.
What else can I do? Let me just die.
This has nothing to do with me. You're the one who ran into the wall.
Ron, my wish has finally come true.
Take good care of Ron. Otherwise, this old man won't stand for it.
I will.
Mr. Jiang, do you take Miss Jiang to be your wedded wife, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poor, to love and cherish her always, for all your life?
I do.
Miss Jiang, do you take Mr. Jiang to be your wedded husband, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poor, to trust and stand by him always, for all your life?
I do.
The old master specifically sent word. He said we must stop targeting Rachel, otherwise we'll be cast out of the Zhou family.
Could his abilities have reached the old master's ears? From now on, Evan will be Rachel's backing and protector. So what are we supposed to do?
We can only behave ourselves and work quietly under Rachel.
It's a day of joy. Why are you crying?
I'm happy, but I'm scared too. I keep fearing all of this is just a dream. That when I wake up, none of it will be real.
Then pinch me. If it hurts, it's not a dream.
If word gets out that I'm abusing you, it'll ruin your reputation, and you'll regret marrying me.
No regrets. I'll never regret it in my whole life.